going to happen.
Jimmy, speaking of never, ever, ever, ever throwing in the towel, our Dallas Mavericks are up 1-0. They took game one in Minnesota at the Target Center. There he is. That's right. Luka Doncic.
Magic.
Dude,
Luka
Jimmy.
Magic.
Luka Magic. They won this game 108-105. And Jimmy, it didn't look great. They were kind of behind the whole game. They were behind by 15, I think, at one point. But Luka just see, the thing with the Mavs is if you don't get up by 30 and you let them stay in it, which basically they're just kind of hanging around down 5, 6, 7 the whole game, and then they get into the fourth quarter and it's freaking over. So Luka, 33 point stellar performance. Kyrie showed up when he needed to. He played defense. Anthony Edwards wanted Kyrie. Well, he got Kyrie. He only scored 19 points in that game. So he got shut down. Look, it's what I expected it to be, a tight game. But my thought, and we talked about this when we did the previews, was I just expected Dallas would win these close games and that Minnesota is too inexperienced and too young, and Dallas would pull these type of games out. So they already now have got one on the road. So Jimmy, can the Mavs keep it going? Keep the mo rolling.
I do believe they will win the series. However, I think that Minnesota are going to make adjustments, and I think they got too much of a dog mentality in them to get swept. I don't believe that the Mavericks, although I think they're focused enough, I don't believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves will allow that to happen, particularly with Anthony Edwards leading the pack. I think they're going to make adjustments. You know, who knows? It might go like the Nuggets series where the Mavs win 2 on the road and Minnesota win 2 on the road. You know, who knows? But
no,
Anthony Edwards calling out Kyrie Irving is the reason why Kyrie played the way he did. Kyrie was going to show up regardless, but he got Uncle Drew Kyrie when he called them out after the game when they beat the Nuggets.
That was
and that, like I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, it was going to be the difference. Kyrie is going to be the guy.
And you were right about that. And I think I'm going to say this, though. I think now, Jimmy, this could get us some controversy here, what I'm about to.
We love controversy. We ain't scared of controversy.
I think Ant Edwards at this point in his career is overrated. There you go. I don't think he's that guy yet.
You know what? I'll agree with you. I won't push back on that because at 22 years old, you know he's going to get better. And just from historically, we know everybody pays their dues, and he's going to have to pay his dues. And we're going to see that this series. I can go with that. B.
I think that's it. He's not. It's almost like people are looking into a crystal ball and can see how dominant he's going to be in a few years. He's not there yet.
No, he doesn't have the experience at the level. Like he can will you. That's why I said they're going to win a game or two because he's that much of a dog.
And they've got other great players.
Like you said, in close games, like we witnessed the other night, them coming back, Dallas coming back. I mean, with under 6 minutes, 4 minutes left in the game. That's kind of how it's going to go down.
I think so. I mean, look, and Cat's a great player, and Gobert's a great player, and you need to really be what people think they need. You got to have that guard like an Ant that's really excelling, and they don't have that. I don't think he's that yet. So
and also too, I think they need another superstar scorer. That, kind of like the Batman and Robin of Luka and Kyrie. I think Anthony needs another guy that can. When Anthony gets 19, like he did the other night, his partner can pull off the 30, 35.